Hola a todos estudiantes del colegio, ¿cómo les va? Continuamos nuestra aventura en Greedfall. A ver si hoy sí podemos salir del puerto. Acabas de cumplir todas las misiones aquí, encontrar al grumete que está perdido y partir hacia el nuevo mundo. Aquí no hay nada. Así que el grumete está para acá, para el puerto. Permiso, compañero, déjeme pasar. Es con este que tengo que hablar. No, este señor de cursillón está aquí, no sé por qué. Como el capitán mismo, ¿verdad?
So, are you ready? Can we weigh anchor? We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nords, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Nord. Our ships are his home. We are his only family.
Pide información, señor de cursillón.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Naut?
Primero cuál está el cursillón ese.
Like my father to be implicated in this sordid business. Our old teacher must surely know what's going on.
Your Highness, I'm happy to see you. Your absence this morning worried both your father and me.
Come now, Sir de Corsilion. My father may have been angry, outraged, or disappointed, but he's never worried about me. I am sad to have caused you any worry, though. Would you believe that I was rotting away in a sinister jail, guarded by thugs ready to kill me? Though still seeing double from last night's drink, I was preparing an ingenious escape plan when... Ta-da! My dear cousin jumped up out of nowhere and saved me. I'm quite the fairy tale damsel in distress.
You might have refrained from the company of bandits the night before such an important departure.
Take away the risk and halve the pleasure, de Corsilion. It is the salt of life.
I fear that some of my teachings have been misunderstood. But you wanted to ask me something, de Sade?
Así que vamos a preguntar el contrato de los
I've
nautas
had a
del
word with
Fontana.
Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child due to some contract with the Nords.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, de Sade. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Nords. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange. From time to time, the congregation has passed such accord, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son because of some agreement signed between my uncle and the Nords?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance. Via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child, and regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Nords as quickly as possible. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
Bueno, pues sinceramente, yo creo que el muchacho debe volver a los nautas. Los padres lo entregaron desde un comienzo, así que no se lo merece. Y vamos a hablar de este metido. Y hay algo aquí. No se puede abrir. ¿Qué es?
Don't you worry now. You'll get your merchandise.
Ah, este es el de las mercancías, no me cuento. Si no lo repitas, ya lo entendí. Señora Fontaine, nota la atención de los sirvientes. Me gustaría que preparara varias comidas y las llevara a los almacenes que tenemos en el canal. Mi marido tendrá que trabajar unos días allí con su ayudante y con sus hombres. Así que asegúrese de que hay suficiente comida para todos y sea discreta. No queremos que otras familias se enteren de lo que está
This
pasando.
document mentions another property, a warehouse.
That would be a great place to hide. Shall we take a peek?
Qué conveniente que dejaron una nota ahí. Y la sirvienta... un momento. La sirvienta... ¿tiene algún problema mental que sigue mirando el mismo lugar? ¿Querida? Bueno. Debe ser la enfermedad que le ha afectado a la mente. Así que ahora tenemos que ir a un almacén aquí. Bien, vamos al almacén. Y ahora por aquí no hay nada. Déjeme pasar, por favor.
Here we are. Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
A handful of underlings don't scare us away. Right, cousin?
Let's just try to remain discreet.
¿Estoy en la casa o estoy en el almacén?
Sir de Sade, what are you doing here?
I've come looking for your son. The Nauts are worried about his disappearance.
Those Nauts took him from us, but now we've got him back, and he'll be staying with us.
Would you be so kind as to hear what I have to say, Sir Fontaine?
Carisma, hablarle de lo que nos ha enseñado los de cuchillo. A ver.
I looked into the contract that binds you to the Nauts. It was indeed you who ceded your son to them in exchange for help with your business with the bridge.
It is so. But that sort of contract is ignoble. I never would have signed it if I had known.
Ya tú lo
You should
sabías,
have thought of
descarado.
that before. Breaking the contract could have regrettable consequences for the congregation.
The prince will know how to negotiate with the Nauts. If they take my son back, my wife will die of sadness.
Her sadness would be all the more terrible if she learned of your role in the story, don't you think?
You wouldn't dare tell her. I beg you.
You're not leaving me with a choice.
Very well. Take the key and take him away. Cursed be the day I delivered my son unto the Naughts.
Ay, lo
All
hubiera
children
pensado
leave
antes,
the nest
papito.
one day or another, sir. Farewell.
Bueno, que esté aquí. Junior, vamos. ¿Dónde está?
So it's here that our man keeps his son. Abusive fathers.
Venga, marinero.
You?
My name is de Sardet. I am legate of the congregation. Your captain has sent me to find you.
And were you able to convince my father to allow me to go free?
Yes. Even if I had to bend his arm a little.
That doesn't surprise me. He seemed to have no intention of changing his mind. I feel more sorry for my mother. She seemed so sweet and happy to see me.
You don't seem to be all that close to your parents.
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old. I barely remember them. They find me, capture me, and lock me up in this warehouse. Hard to grow close after all that. My family is the Naughts. I am sorry for my parents, but that is the way of it now. Can I go home?
Yes. You should still go and say farewell to your mother. Then find your way to the ship. I'll see you there.
Bien. Problema resuelto por aquí. Tenemos nada que coger por acá. Aquí tenemos cositas. Necesito fosa de cerradura aquí. Pues. Definitivamente. Fosa de cerradura es muy importante. Ah, déjame ver qué había allá. Pensaba que era... A ver. Ah, no. Esta es otra salida. Era una salida opcional por lo que veo. Señor, ¿me deja pasar, por favor? Muchas gracias. Ok, entonces ahora vamos a hablar con el capitán y nos vamos.
So,
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
we should be
Podemos
able to
evitar
set
el-
sail with the top. My cabin boy, Jonas, is back on ship. I have you to thank, I imagine.
You
Claro
do.
que sí, ¿quién si no?
It's a rather sad affair, and though solved, leaves a broken family behind.
All we can do is plot a course. No one tells the wind what to do. I do thank you. I didn't think you'd go to so much trouble for a cabin boy. Your actions bring you honor.
Entonces,
Be back soon, Captain.
subimos de nivel. Me dieron un punto de atributo. Ah, pero no es lo que suben los talentos. Qué triste. Voluntad. Aumenta los puntos de mana máximo y duración de los hechizos. Por supuesto. Y habilidades. Vamos a poner las armas de fuego. Perfectísimo. A ver si ahora puedo equipar ya. Aquí vemos las armas de fuego. rifle decorado con marfil de jabalí. Tenemos un fusilito, a ver, y cómo cambio de arma. Como apunto con el fusil. Tengo que, a ver, espera. Ah, mira tú, tengo que asignarle un lugar a la semaforio. Vamos a ponerlo aquí en... Eso aquí, a ver. Acabo de darle un tiro a aquel hombre, no se muere. Perfecto, pues ya tenemos armas de fuego también. Ahora voy a ver si queda alguna misión. No, la gran salida. No hay misiones secundarias. Ah, mercancía de la guardia de la moneda. Esto se entrega ya en la... Pues muy bien. Bien, vamos para allá.
So,
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
we should be able to set sail with...
Permission to board the ship. We are ready.
Certainly.
Hasta que por
Keep in
fin.
mind that we'll be at sea for several months. If you have any farewells to make or any final business to put into order, now is the time.
Ah, bla 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 bla. No, ya, manchate sereno.
No, my house is in order. We are ready to embark.
La casa está todo listo, la madre se está muriendo, pero
I am so eager to
vamos,
discover
sube a bordo
Tear
del bote del capitán Vasco.
My isle, my new city. You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures, as big as buildings.
That's right. I
Yeah, so you-
heard the Nords even brought one back in one of their ships.
Doubt that. The Naughts are strange, but they're not idiots.
Bueno, ahí está nuestro barquito.
The beast is awoken!
¿La qué?
Conniving, piss-distilling, bridge-building
Oh, mi
liars.
madre, la bestia.
The creature was supposed to be out for days. They'll pay for this.
¿Y cómo se le ocurre montar un bicho en ese barco, papá?
Help! We need ropes! We must contain it! Help!
Y- ¿Qué animalito tendrá peso ahí? ¡Oh! ¡Ah! ¡Oh! ¡Ah! Bichón grande, mi madre.
Watch out! Take a step back, sir!
Es una especie de golem de madera y piedra. Se murió.
Cut!
No, pero el mástil desapareció por arte de magia. Y yo me quedo solo para combatirlo. Wow. Voy a irme por abajo del que creo que aquí está su parte débil. Exactamente. Voy a tener para abajo de él. Que sin maná. Ok. No le quita absolutamente nada con el ataque cuerpo a cuerpo. Mana es suficiente. Venga, 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 venga. Oh, 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 oh. Wow. ¡Ya! Otra clase, papá, no me va a poder de nuevo con eso. Venga. Pronto. Oh, jefecito interesante. Si los demás son así, me cuadra. Me cuadra y mucho. La sangre fría, loco. Hasta la vista, baby.
Greenblood, how do you fare?
Fine, fine. It is dead.
Are you wounded?
I'm well. Your lessons have proven effective.
I've never seen a beast this size. It's quite extraordinary.
Cousin, what a fight. You were illustrious. I'm not of the same mind. I had the feeling it was already weakened. I did nothing more than finish it off.
Your humility remains a constant. But believe me, that battle was absolutely epic.
Se va a levantar de nuevo. Ah, no. Derrota a la criatura. No me dio ningún loot. No me gané nada. El cristal de memoria te permite redistribuir todos los puntos de... Bueno, es para redistribuir todos los puntos. ¿Y ahora? Menudo huequito dejó en el barco. ¿Y en qué barco nos vamos nosotros ahora? A ver, no me dio nada. No me dio nada. Buen equipo. No. No. No me dio nada. Bueno. Lo único que me dio fue un cristal de reinicio.
Gentlemen.
Y ahora sí nos vamos, ¿no? Perfecto.
Your cousin's enthusiasm is most impressive.
This journey is his long-awaited chance to prove his worth. He has a demanding father.
More likely he's just happy to be free of this hornet's nest.
I definitely know I am. That's certain.
Stations, lads! Weigh anchor and ready hard to wear. Lively now, lively! Catch me a wind!
Bueno, pues nos vamos para la isla. Yo pensé que ahora iba a poner el video de aquel video de presentación que ponen los barcos llegando a la isla. A no ser que lo vayan a cargar ahora, ¿no? Nivel 5, sube de nivel. ¿Y ahora qué pasó? Muy bonito, muy bonito. Me encantó. Y bien.
Charming welcoming committee. Gentlemen, I am Constantine of House Orsay, your new governor. I have no idea what sort of ceremony you've prepared for my arrival, but I would gladly skip it, so... Indeed, these are rather peculiar customs. I see, it seems you were quite intent on serving me a drink. Hello? Cat got your tongue, gentlemen? Would it be those annoying beaks?
I am truly sorry these doctors should have shown a greater measure of courtesy. Thank you, dear doctors. Move along, go and trouble the Nords. Pay no attention to them. Instead, just drink. The long voyages at sea require the appropriate treatment as soon as we land. According to our scientists, without fortifiers, you might catch your death, and that would be quite regrettable.
I should have chosen death. This concoction is liquid torture.
I would think that they would have warned you on the ship.
No, not in the slightest. And you must be Lady Morange, my predecessor.
You are correct.
There you are! To your health. Aha! You got your dose of bile too. Allow me to present to you Lady Morange, and to you, my dear lady, my most trusted cousin. Where is the captain?
He seems to be preoccupied with some sort of admiral.
Indeed. Then I will have to thank him later for this most marvelous voyage. Excellency, lead me to the palace, I beg you. And, whenever possible, go by way of all the intriguing alleyways.
Ok, me toca recorrido por la ciudad.
To discover this new city. My city!
Your Excellence! We must wait for our escort!
No need. Have no fear, for I am here to defend you, my lady.
I've been scullied.
How so?
My admiral laid me off.
My cousin was nonetheless delighted with your services. I hope there was no misunderstanding.
None, I'm sure of it. She just ordered me to give you any assistance you might need.
Ah, creo que voy a ganar
This
otro
request
compañero.
doesn't seem to please you.
Don't take offense, but it's not pleasant for a captain to abandon his ship. In any case, here I am at your service for a while.
Ah, pues qué bien. Ganamos otro compañero equipo, ya que perdimos a Constantín. ¿Y cuáles son las funciones de Vasco? Agilidad, precisión. Armas. Armas blancas, una mano y pistola. Acción de inicio de combate, revestimiento envenenado, estocada especial con espada. Muy bien. Pronto. Añadido. Y yo subí de nivel, así que vamos a ponerlos otro nivel. A ver. Vamos a mejorar la magia, ¿no? Aumenta la velocidad de encadenamiento de impacto de las sombras. Y esto aquí. Duración del efecto. Esta sí dura más. Qué bien. Pues sí, que dure más. Talentos. Ah, ahora es que me los dan. Mira tú. Por supuesto que la voy a poner. Bien, entonces... ¿qué más se puede hacer aquí? Por el momento vamos a abrir esta caja. Abramos aquella que está allá. Qué bonito. ¿Qué más podemos hacer por aquí? No creo que haya más cajas que abrir por el momento. Voy a poner el mapa a ver. Ah, para acá está el lugar. Almacén B. Imagino que los almacenes estén cerrados, ¿no? No se puede entrar. Busca otro camino, actúa con discreción o te atacará en cuanto te vean. Ah, esto debe ser parte de alguna otra misión. Tenemos otra caja. Munición que me viene muy bien. Bueno, esta ciudad parece más limpia que la que acabamos de abandonar, sinceramente. Distrito del Cobre. ¿Qué más? ¿Qué más? Por lo menos hay muchas cajas aquí que abrir. Nueva Serene se llama así, ¿va? Ok. ¿Por dónde vamos? Líder de caravana. Ah, mira, aquí está la misión del contramaestres. Vamos a entregarla de una vez. Para salir de eso. El tipo de la moneda. Ajá. Cuartel de guardia de la moneda.
Well, I'll be damned, it's Captain Kurt.
Manfred! Still a quartermaster?
Always, as you can see. What can I do for you?
We've come to find you regarding the merchandise that Kurt was taking care of.
Ah, the commander's cargo, yes. I was told that had come in. And so he's got you working on this. Lucky Kurt. It helps to have friends in high places.
Is everything in order?
Alas, no. Our merchandise has been unloaded into one of those dock storehouses. They're well guarded. A little less at night, but in spite of that, we weren't able to get them back.
Since these crates are registered in the ship's manifest, make an official request.
The modification of the manifest might have fooled a quartermaster, but it won't fool the Port Authority. We'd have too many details to explain to them, and our commander would not like that.
What? Is he waiting for us to bring them to him then?
No, of course not. But Kurt needs to find the right storehouse, as well as a discreet way to get in.
Ah, pues esos son los tres almacenes que había en el puerto,
That belong to us.
Why is that?
Ah, ya.
They're already marked with an inscription.
Most of the men are illiterate. A colored mark will stick out for them to find, but they need to be quick about it. They won't have the time to decipher a name.
I see. Well, let's see what we're able to do.
Is there anything else?
No.
Bueno, pues tenemos que recuperar las cajas. ¿Qué más hay por aquí? Cuartel bastante grande.
My ship's being used to move your contraband, and now you want to sneak into one of our warehouses.
Kurt was given the order. If we want to help him, we don't have a choice.
I don't like this. But, since I've been sacked, let's just say that this will be a little bit of revenge.
¿Por qué me hablas de espalda?
Which warehouse will find this damn cargo?
I'm afraid we're going to have to take a look at all of them.
That won't be necessary. My entire cargo has been placed in the warehouse closest to my ship.
Ah, pues qué bien. ¿Qué es esto aquí? Nada. Y este colega aquí abajo. Forense. Ah, el forense. ¿Tendrá alguna misión que darme?
Well now, a visit. Can I help you with something?
Whatever is a doctor of the Bridge Alliance doing in the barracks of the New Serene Coin Guard?
I was posted here from the University of Al-Sad, as per their agreement with the Guard.
Agreement? What sort of agreement?
The Guard requested dedicated doctors for the care of their troops. The University accepted under two conditions: that the doctors practice only in the territories of the Bridge or her allies, and that we have the privilege of examining all of their corpses, in the interest of anatomical study. These requests were made official thanks to the Agreement Charter, and I must say we have been able to increase our knowledge of anatomy immensely. Anything else?
No.
That is all. Thank you.
Bueno, a este le gusta hacer autopsia de cadáver. ¿Qué más tenemos por aquí? Oh. Interesante lugar. Bueno, y es evidente lo que se hace aquí, pero no veo a nadie haciéndolo. Todo el mundo está en su esquinita parado. Bueno, esperemos que haga una fiesta reciente de aquí a poco. Bueno, nos vamos. Déjame... Creo que lo voy a dejar aquí. Y en el próximo capítulo continuamos con nuestras aventuras aquí en Nueva Serene. Un mapa bastante grande por lo que veo. Y solo estamos en esta esquinita aquí. Me gusta, me gusta. Ok. Pues hasta la próxima, mis amigos, estudiantes del colegio. Nos vemos.